As a content creator, there are some basic utilities you need to be successful in your craft. A light, camera, sound. And by sound, I mean microphone. Now, the thing with microphones is there are 1,000,001 microphones out there. Some are very expensive and some are very affordable. Now, there are basically two kinds of microphones that content creators usually use. You have condenser microphones and dynamic microphones. By the side, you also have lavalier microphones and you have shotgun microphones, just like this Comica VM40 that I'm using, which is very common for those who use it to record street trivia or interviews. You know, some people have the opinion that the more popular a microphone is, the better it is. So they like to go for industry standard microphones. They presume because it's expensive, it's probably good. Well, is that really true? I mean, look at this Shure SM7B, for example. It's an industry standard. Everybody loves to use this microphone. But is it truly the best? I mean, do not get me wrong. The SM7B is a classic. I mean, it stands in a class of its own. And anybody who argues about that really doesn't know so much about, sound and microphones. But truth be told is, sometimes you can't afford a $400 microphone, just like the SM7B. What do? You look for cheaper options that will equally sound good. Case in point, this is the Fifine AmpliTank Tank 3. Guess how much this microphone goes for? $80. Yep. Are you getting the point? It sounds good, right? So you really don't have to be using anything that is so expensive and break the bank. You can get something else that will give you equally a good sound. I mean, to be honest, sometimes you don't just want a microphone that sounds good. You also want a microphone that looks good. Take this Fame MS55, for example. I mean, it's a classic retro-looking microphone. You see this microphone in tons of music videos, right? How would you feel if I told you that this is actually way cheaper than the Fifine that I just used now? This microphone goes for $55. Yep, you heard me right, $55. In fact, Shure has a version of this microphone that goes for $208. This goes for $55. I mean, look, when people are listening to you, they are listening to your sound, not the brand of your sound. If a blind man was listening to you, he doesn't want to know what microphone you're using as long as you sound good. Case in point, sometimes the microphone you prefer to use is a lavalier mic. Now, there's a myth that studio microphones do way better than lavalier mics. That is so not true. The strength of your sound is dependent on the knowledge you have for treating the sound. Take, for example, this is Rode Wireless Pro. Wireless, like I said, it's internal recording. There are two of it. There are two transmitters and one receiver. All I just did was place it on top of this and use a pop shield. That's all. Now, truth be told is, majority of us think that the manufacturer does all the work. No, it's you. You are the one that is going to define how it sounds. Another advantage that this microphone has is it records internally 32-bit float, meaning if there is a distortion in the recording, all you just need to do is drop the gain and your distortion is gone. Most of the mics that I reviewed just now, some of them do not have internal recording and they are studio microphones. This, on the other hand, is mobile. You can take it anywhere. So the choice really is yours. Now, someone else may be saying, oh, okay, I've been listening to you and all the microphones you've been reviewing are all, they're in a certain class. How about those of us who do content creation and we record on our phones? Well, I got you covered. Right now, what I'm using is the LAC A1. This is the new microphone from Holyland. All I am doing is recording it directly into my mobile phone using the Shure Plus Motive app. So basically what you're listening to is post-production of this. So really, what's your excuse? Truth be told is, if I say I should keep speaking about all these microphones, I'm going to use all day. But I want to believe that you have an understanding of what I'm trying to say. It's not really about how expensive your microphone sounds. It's not really about how unaffordable you are. The point is, to get a good sounding mic, you need knowledge. So sometimes the problem is not your gear, but the problem is your knowledge of the gear. And once you have that knowledge, it's better instead of buying a $400 microphone, right? Get yourself a $100 microphone and spend $200 to $300 acquiring knowledge on how to make your audio sound right. Now, I've been into audio engineering for over 36 years, and I can tell you, try watching a movie with bad sound. Nobody's going to enjoy it. So sound is the bane of everything we do, even when it's content creation. So, like I said earlier, my time's up. Put all your energies into getting your sound right, not necessarily buying expensive gear. And if you need help with it, just send me a DM and I'm gonna hook you up. All right? I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. Ciao.